Yes, sir! Ja Morant and Trae Young are going to be the faces of the league for the next 10 years. What's up, guys? We're here to talk about the Atlanta Hawks and the Memphis Grizzlies. They just played last night. It was a game that came down to the wire. One of the most exciting games last night. There was a lot of good games last night, but that game was the one that caught my eye. I actually ended up catching like the most of the fourth quarter. And that game was just interesting. Ja Morant was going at Trae Young. Trae Young was going at Ja Morant. Trae Young was talking shit to Ja. Ja was not talking shit. He looked kind of upset. He even said in a post-game interview he's getting kind of upset with the fact that he's getting so much contact when he's inside the paint. He's getting a lot of fouls and he's not getting the calls. But that's normal for most young guards. Most young guards don't start to get respect from the referee until about their third year in. After your third year, especially if you had a good first 2 years, you start to get respect. And that's the thing with Ja and Trae. I think they're going to be the future faces of the league, especially at the point guard position. For the next 10 years, Ja is only 21, Trae is only 22. And the thing with both of them, Ja's entering his second year, Trae is entering his third year. First 2 years of Trae's career, excellent, great potential. You see the potential this guy has, offensive phenom, looking like a young Steph Curry type of shit. Ja Morant, same thing, incredible first year, offensive phenom, looking like a young mix of Iverson and Chris Paul, just two great young guards. The thing with Trae now in this season, he's finally got a crew with him. He's got Bogdanovich, Gallinari, all the young boys that are on the Hawks already. They got Capella, so Rondo. Like, they just added a bunch of good players, and now the Hawks have a real crew that could actually push for the playoffs. Whereas Ja Morant, he's only in his second season. As I told you, Trae Young got his crew in the third season. I think we could see the same thing with Ja Morant. The first 2 seasons, Ja Morant, he's had an okay team, but last year they overachieved. This year they're probably going to overachieve again. No one has the Memphis Grizzlies making the playoffs, but last year no one had them making the playoffs, and they almost did. Came down to a last game against the Portland Trailblazers, but it is what it is. Memphis, the thing with them, I think they're going to build a team that could actually compete for the playoffs next year. I think this year is all about developing the young guys, getting a good feel about what you have, what you want to keep, what you want to let go, getting a feeling of, is Justice Winslow going to be a part of this team's future? Is Jaren Jackson, obviously he's going to be a part of the team's future. He's one of the best players on the team, but how is he developing? What areas of weakness does he have? Brandon Clark, just how good can he be? Will he be the team's starter for the future years to come? These are all questions they have to figure out before they can put a team around Ja Morant that can actually compete for the playoffs. But Ja and Trae, they're both going to be the future faces of this league. Last night's game was great. How do you guys feel about Ja and Trae? Do you feel like they're going to be around for a long time and have good careers? Do you think Trae is better than Ja, or do you think Ja is better than Trae? Keep in mind, Ja started out the season this year with a 44-point game. Trae Young started out the season with like a 37-point game, and they both just been balling ever since. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to drag this video on too long. Just wanted to talk about how Ja and Trae are the future faces of the league at the point guard position, similar to how we had CP3 versus Darren Williams when we were younger, how we had Dame versus Steph. We have that right now. The future is going to be Ja Morant versus Trae Young. Obviously, Luka's in there as well, but I'm not talking about him. He's more of like a small forward / shooting guard. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, peace, boys.